What's happening? How y'all doing today? Huh? So look, today, man, I just want to keep it funky with you. Because if you healing right now and you just went through, we got new moon. And this new moon been real powerful. It been sending a lot of signals and downloads to those who in tune with their higher self. Beside that, also I need to keep it funky with you. Because it's a lot of things that people want to talk about, or sometimes that I just want to talk about that I ain't talked about. Excuse me. One thing is what's important to you. Like all this right now. That's acid. That mean I need to detox. That mean I need to cleanse myself. My health. These are things that's important to me. Other people be like, oh man, you don't eat this, you don't eat that. Oh man. Okay, that's not important to me. Your opinion ain't important to me. And no, I don't eat that. You understand? But the things that I do eat, why do I eat them? People always ask me, why you stop eating meat? The reason why, if you want me to keep it funky with you, 131, you want me to keep it all the way lit with you, it was because my health was failing. The things that I was doing, I was overworking myself. I was going to a job that I really fucking hated. It stressed me out. I wasn't seeing my son, because of things with me and his mother that stressed me out. Um, the living situation that I was in was pretty cool, but the bills was stressing me out. So it was like I was overwhelmed. So I kept going to the doctor, but if you go to the doctor, you know that it takes a while to get into the doctor. Like normally, I don't know how or what the system is, but when you have to go to the doctor, you might be 2, 3 months before you get into the doctor. So in the meantime, you got to go through your life running through this anxiety, trying to figure it out. Long story short is I went to the hospital 18 times within 1 year for basically all the same things. And when I changed my diet, I didn't have to go no more. You know why? Because I wasn't having the same problems. My diet was the cure to my problems. I'm gonna say this again. My diet was the cure to my problems. They kept on sending me, putting me on pills after pills after pills. And I'm like, none of them working. Matter of fact, the pills that you testing on me is fucking up other shit. The reactions that I'm having is messing up something else. So overall, once I changed my diet, I started exercising. And also the medical people know. Because when they gave me this form, they give you your recommendations. Some people never read the recommendations. Start reading the recommendations because they'll even tell you to heal yourself by your diet. They told me. Most of the things that I learned was on the back of the recommendation paper. So it's not like it's a secret, man. Like they got a job to do. They can't just break down every fucking thing for you because they can be up against the CDC if they told you all the truths that they'd have found out. It's a job. It's rules. So besides that, what else is important? There's a lot of things is like simple stuff like getting my house together. Right now, it's very crucial to have balance within the home. Now, for the first, well, no, for the second time, I'm like completely by myself. Like it's just me and my daughters, and that's it. Like it's me and these two little girls, and that's it. Ain't no family, ain't no pull-ups, ain't no help, ain't no none of that. You know, and the people that are around, they would help, but all help ain't good help. So it depends on what you want help with. So in the meantime, I just rather them be with me because I don't have time for the excuses of what happens. And no, I can't do it. So I just keep them with me. So it's just me and these little girls. And a lot of the time, I have to reflect through them. So I be going through something and I have to realize that I want to spaz the fuck out. But I can't spaz out because I realize who's watching me. And I must understand that how I react is going to teach them how to react. So if I react poorly, that's going to teach them to react poorly. And until they develop to where they react for themselves, they do for themselves, and which is where I'm going through now, and I'm down to 30, soon, not like ASAP, but I'll be 30 in a couple of years. But now I'm just now starting to figure this shit out for myself. My mama don't know yet. you know, my daddy, I don't know him. So it's certain things that now that I'm older, that I'm starting to come into understanding with. And with this, it's just like, oh my God. With this, it's just like everything I do is for the benefits of my kids. It is for me too, but it's not for me solely. And the end goal is the it's a lot of goals, but I'm gonna just boil it up. The end goal is to make sure that they have generational wealth, financial freedom, and just freedom in general. Now in America, you know that freedom is a powerful word by itself. It's just a powerful word by itself. It can go into a lot of things, but I'm not finna do this because that makes me activist or whatever the hell. Like, I'm not here for that. I'm just here to speak my truth. And if it helps you, it helped you. So the things that help me get along with moving forward and figuring out my journey is just reflecting off my kids and having them closer to me, because the times where I work the hardest in my life is when I'm away from them. When I need to get back to them, I'm just trying to hurry up and get done whatever I got to get done so I could get back to that feeling, that love, that unconditional love, the joys of my life. So that's my field, and I try and keep things from around me that takes that power away. You got to be a spigot. Like I said before in the previous video, you got to let these things flow through you, because God is using you to get the message to the people. You can't directly call God, you understand? Or you can't directly touch the universe, you know what I'm saying, without taking your shoes off and walking on it, but it's not going to talk back. You got to be in tune. You got to be able to receive the message. You got to be still, you know? Learn to be still. Learn to be balanced. Unlearn what you have learned because they taught you wrong. You know the truth, though. You just got to be still to figure it out. And once you do long enough, it makes sense. And that's all they're supposed to do. Life is not meant for you. You can't tell me that we was just meant to be born, come here, work our ass off, have kids, then fucking die. No, bro. No, that's not what we just came here for. And I know it's not. You have a purpose. You have a mission. And you have to figure it out. You understand? And it's never too late. Some people might feel like they 50 or finna be 50 or past that, and it's too late for them. It's all about the kids now. No, it's never too late. It's only too late when you already done. See, if you give up on yourself, you already failed. You understand? It's all in the mind. You would tell yourself, oh, I'm sick. And the whole time, ain't nothing wrong with you. You would tell yourself all these things and believe. As soon as you believe it, you already failed. Some people never take the test. They go up there, and as soon as it's time to take the test, they turn around and say, man, I ain't going to pass this shit. How do you know that? You might guess your way and pass. It might not be real, but you will still feel that later on. You will recognize that later on. You'll be like, man, I faked it all the way here. And then you go do it for real, but it's in your divine timing. It's what's real to you and what works for you. Again, long as it works for you, it don't matter what works for somebody else, because they got to figure out what works for them. You got to learn how to bless yourself, and you got to practice gratification, because you are the right person and you do have enough. Shit, if you watching me, you obviously got a phone or a computer. Use it. Not just to watch others, but to improve you. Improve yourself every day. You understand? Every day. Ask yourself, what can I do today to make a better tomorrow for myself? What can I do today to lay one more brick? Because you the chosen one, and you got this shit. I am king.